Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our channel Clinical Shares. So, today we are going to discuss some important notes and study observations before clinical trials. Let's start. So, here, medical companies they'll prepare the drugs. So, once the medical companies they prepare the drugs, they have to sell the drugs in market, right? So, to sell the drugs in market, they need some approval like FDA, TCGI, and EMA. These are FDA approval based on countries. Okay, so for that, medical companies they will need to generate the reports based on the clinical trials data. So once the clinical trials data collected, they will do the analysis. This analysis they will perform the based on SAS program. So these are all the reports they are going to hand over the FDA. Once FDA approve, then the drug is going to market. So this entire process will be done in with clinical trials. Okay. So here why we have to do the clinical trials? So why means here to check the safety and efficacy of the drug. So to check the safety and efficacy of drug, what they will do medical companies first, once the R&D people prepare the drug or medicine or vaccine, first they will do the preclinical trials on animals. Once preclinical trials are completed, they will do the 4 phases like phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3, phase 4. So in phase 1 they will do minimum people like to check the safety. And in phase 2 they will do the like 100 to 50 500 to check the efficacy, how much effective of the drug. Then once it will enter the phase 3, they will do check the safety and efficacy of the drug. Once phase 3 completed, they will do the in a large scale clinical trials and phase 4. Okay. So this entire process will be doing in it will perform like different types like study. They will design the study design like parallel study design or crossover study design. Parallel study design nothing but in a clinical trials, if the subject will be exposed to only one treatment and the same treatment will be up to end of the phase. But in crossover study, not like that. The subject will be exposed to multiple treatment. Okay, understand? So here we can see some observations like subject nothing but patients, investigators means doctors or clinical research associate, site nothing but hospitals. Okay, so this entire process will start once the sponsor or client will provide the protocol. Based on protocol, we'll start this entire the process. Okay, so first of all, what will be there in protocol? Okay, so in protocol, you can see study title about the study drug, like primary and secondary objectives and primary and secondary endpoints, eligibility criteria, and schedule of assessment. In this data, everything will be available in protocol. Okay, once protocol will issue, the investigators will start the recruit the subject based on inclusion exclusive criteria. Once they selected the subject, they will start the treatments. So that entire treatment details they will do in and they will do enter in CRF, either paper CRF or eCRF. Once they collected the CRF, the CDMT people will start the collect the data and they will prepare the raw data. Once this raw data also they will do the validate. Once raw data ready, the raw data we will hand over to SAS team or biostatistician. So the SAS team and the biostatistician people, they will prepare the statistical analysis plan. Based on statistical analysis plan, they will start they like SAS team will start and prepare the SDTM domains and ADAM domains and tables and listings. Okay, once they prepare these domains and the tables and listings data, they will send it to biostatistician. Okay, here medical team people also will do the some work like synopsis for the reports for summary report or any deviation. For that and all, the medical writing people they will do. So once everything data ready, the statistician will prepare the CSR. CSR nothing but clinical study report. Okay. So this CSR they will send it to the FDA. So along with the CSR, they will send ECRF, raw data set, SAS reports, and everything. So here we'll discuss some points. So already we discussed, right? Subject nothing but patient, investigator nothing but doctor or clinical research associate, site means hospital, multi-center study means like different cities or place, multinational study means like different countries. Okay, so here main important is blinding or masking. What is blinding or masking? Hiding the treatment into different groups. Okay, here we can see three types of blindings. One is single blinding, double blinding, triple blinding. Single blinding nothing but patient don't know about the study, then remaining all people know the study. Double blinding nothing but patient and investigator don't know the study, then remaining people know the study. Triple blinding nothing but don't know about the study treatment like patient, investigator, principal. Only sponsor know about the study. That we can call triple blinding. So if everybody knows about the treatment, that we can call open label. Okay. So here we can see ICF nothing but informed consent form. So once informed consent form signed, then they will start screening, then they will do the randomization, then they will do the treatment, then follow up. This will be the flow. Okay. So here ACRF nothing but annotated CRF. So to create the annotated CRF also we need some source document like blank CRF protocol, CRF guidelines and SDTM 3.2 and raw data sets. Okay. So SDTM mapping specification. So you want to create the SDTM domains, you need mapping specification. For that also some source document required, right? For that source document will be ACRF protocol and SDTM 3.2 guidelines or depends depends on study. Then raw data set. Okay. So once everything ready, that so we need to create the SDTM domains or ADAM domains also. We need some source document. So for example, if we are going to do SDTM domains, we need some source documents like protocol, CRF, SDTM mapping specification, raw data set, and SDTM guidelines, SAP, and control terminals. Okay, here some of we are seeing right like inform consent screening. This and all we can call element. So element nothing but each clinical trial phase is one of the element. Like screening is one element, randomization one element, treatment one element, follow-up element. Okay. So in clinical trials we can see the epoch, right? So epoch nothing but a group of elements we can call as a epoch, like screening, randomization, treatment, follow-up. This we can call as a epoch. So scheduled visits nothing but planned visits. Unscheduled visit nothing but unplanned visits. Okay. Thank you.